Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Serena and today is the continuation of my healing journey, and I'm gonna talk about my addiction made me sick. And so that I have to bring you back to 2018. That was before everything happened, before my onset of my autoimmune disease. And in that year, I have made decisions to leave my 18 years career behind, to leave a job that I knew really well and I was very comfortable with, and of course, financial secure. And the reason why I wanted to leave my job was because the job was no longer served my deepest passion, and therefore I need to move on. I needed to move on. And so during that time, there was one question I always asked myself: if I was ready to start fresh, if I was ready to start all over again from ground zero. And just by thinking about it, it was scary, but it was exciting. And so once I made the decision, and I didn't even have time to go back and to think if I have made the right choice or not, just because I made myself so busy that I was running a brand new massage therapy clinic full-time, and I enrolled myself into a full-time program, which was the manual osteopath therapy program, and of course taking care of my mom and my daughter at home. And so the struggle to balance from work, home, and school was very stressful. And so based on my emotional needs, based on the world that shaped me early childhood, this is what I wanted it, because it's the external of validating. And so when I get too overwhelmed, when things get too much for me to handle, I tend to escape the reality. So by going out, having fun with friends, and going out for a couple of drinks a night during the weekend. And so that one night turned into 2 nights, that turned into every week, that turned into 2-3 drinks, turned into 7-8-9 drinks a night. And sometimes I even involved with gambling, which was the lottery video games. So it's similar to the slot machines in the casino, and because you spend money, you put money in the machine, and the reward is the money. Rewarding when you can win money, but most of the time you lose, because that's how the game designed. And so when I was in that mode, when I was playing my little machine in front of me, and having my drink, and in my little world, I felt really safe, and I felt really relieved. I just felt like I was in a different dimension. It was feeling very magical. And so that continued on for a few weeks. And so, of course, that's slowly affecting my functionality during the day. I starting to lose concentration. I starting to lose my focus of what I was tended to do. And so I remember when first time I got my first case study paper back, and I got graded, and there was a feedback, and there was a warning on my paper, and it was saying I didn't do a citation well, meaning I used someone's work or someone's method, but I didn't referencing it well. And so, of course, during that time, I was getting brain fog. I was not focused. I didn't pay attention to that at all. I didn't think anything of it. And so that continued on another few weeks, and now I got my second case study paper back. And so I got a big final warning in red ink. Those letters were in red ink. I remember I was sitting in front of my computer, and I was just looking at the feedback and the graded paper. And that red ink says final warning: if I don't change the way that I do my work, I will get kicked out of my program. And so at that moment, I just felt like someone slapped my face and told me to wake up. If I'm not going to change the way that I am doing at this point, my life will come boring. And I can't let that happen, because based on my childhood traumas, based on the way that I grew up, I cannot let down my parents. I cannot fail in front of my parents. And so I picked myself up, and I focusing on not making the same mistake again. And then I moved on from then. And so that was my before I get my proper diagnosis of my linear IgA/IgG bullous stomatosis. And since then, of course, I have changed, and I stopped all the things that preventing me to move forward, also preventing me to get healthy and get better in life. And so during these 2 years, I have learned so much about myself, and my disease is my best teacher, because it taught me the most valuable in life. And if I don't get the disease, I don't think I would ever learn myself this way. And so I could say I have reconnected myself now. And so now I am no longer that child. So I thank my addiction, and I appreciate them, and I have to let them go. And so this is a really heavy topic for me to talk about addiction. And this is just a small segment of the details that I presented. And because my daughter, she's now 10, and she watches my video, and she might have some questions for me from this video. And so once again, thank you for watching and listening and be part of my healing journey. And next time, I would like to walk backward from the pathology perspective, and to find out how did I get here from the pathology perspective. So once again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.